Well, hello, I'm WGEM digital correspondent Jason Luton. I'm here today with Dr. Nathan Seaman, a family medical doctor here in Quincy, but talking with you today in your role organizing the Adams County Religious Freedom and Heritage Day as part of bicentennial celebrations coming up. So, Dr. Seaman, tell me a little bit about the celebration we have going on.
That's a wonderful opportunity for us in Quincy. On May 10th, we're going to be having a few events that will be happening for the bicentennial. The first, we're going to start off at John Wood Community College with a symposium about religious freedom. We'll have a keynote speaker and various lectures there with breakout sessions. Lunch will be provided. And then later that afternoon, we're going to have a dedication of an interpretive sign talking about the rescue of the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the history and back in the 1830s with the citizens of Quincy rescuing them. And then later that evening, there's going to be a huge musical celebration at Morrison Theater where the Quincy Symphony will be performing along with the Nauvoo Performing Missionaries, a very large all-faiths choir, and there's going to be a premiere of a symphony that I wrote this past winter called The City of Refuge as a musical gift to the citizens of Quincy.
Well, you speak about the symphony that you wrote. Let's talk about that for a little bit. This is quite an impressive thing for a doctor to do, right?
Yeah, it's not typical that your family medicine physician is writing a symphony over the winter months, but I was a music major prior to becoming a physician and have always dabbled a little bit in music, and I'm a violinist in the Quincy Symphony. It's a fabulous symphony here at Quincy, really gift that they have. As they were talking about this need for some kind of composed work, I felt prompted to say, I'll do it. And so I started writing and putting the music down on the computer and creating some themes and ideas. And it all came to be over the next 4 months and had it published and printed. And it's at the Quincy Symphony office and ready to be rehearsed.
And tell me a little bit about the piece. What is it?
Yeah,
what is it like?
It's like a romantic kind of movie style picture piece. So it's 4 movements. The first movement is entitled Bluffs, representing the bluffs on the Mississippi River that Quincy was built upon. And then the second movement talks about historically being wounded, how hurt people, where people can go through really suffering tragedy and difficulty in their lives. The third movement then transitions to the title Rescue, and it talks about the incredible triumphs of humanity in helping other people when they're at their weakest points. And then the fourth movement is a tribute to the City of Refuge, and it goes through various musical and historical themes of groups and organizations that have come to the Quincy, Adams County area and have received refuge here.
Well, you mentioned, City of Refuge, and going back to the 1830s and toward the earliest days of Adams County is providing a refuge, not just for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but also Potawatomi Indians, the German and Irish Catholic populations who came here.
And the Underground Railroad as well,
Yeah. So why do you think it's important that we celebrate all of these faiths and their part in life here in Adams County?
I love that question. So as a physician, people come to my office, and right now in our society, so many people are hurting and worried, and they're fearful, and there's fighting of opinions, and people have these convictions, and it's getting harder and harder for people to get along. And this event, this talking about refuge and understanding and rescuing people is what we need. We need to talk about how to listen to each other and how to love each other and be patient and help each other and not just fight against opinions. And this whole day's purpose, one of the biggest purposes, is to help people and our future generations learn how to navigate the difficulties of society by using love and compassion and understanding.
Some of the breakout sessions during the symposium are discussing religion and faith with young adults, teens, and children, religion and mental health, which those two things go hand in hand in a lot of cases, why higher education should care about faith, and faith in the public square. Also going to feature a keynote address from Trent Sigler, who's a former United States Air Force chaplain. Can you tell me a little bit about what that's going to be?
Correct, yeah. So the main idea here is talking about the benefits of a pluralistic society where I can have a belief and you can have a belief and another person can have a belief, and it's okay for us to show those beliefs in public, that we are all okay with that and we can understand and love each other and appreciate each other for our differences. There's so much evidence medically and socially that shows that people who have faith and religion have better mental health, have better physical health, they live longer, they have a higher quality of life, and are overall a happier person.
Yeah. And I know as part of the musical celebration that evening at Morrison Theater that Kathy Dooley is helping put together, among the things, or among the participants in that will be a couple choirs from a couple dozen Adams County churches, right?
Yeah, more than that, actually. We have about 80 people signed up for the choir. We can always use a few more, especially tenors and basses, but it's going to be a very large choir, and they're going to be singing pieces with the Quincy Symphony Orchestra, a professional orchestral bagpipe players coming, and the Nauvoo Performing Missionaries are going to be joining, and that's a choir of 40. So it's going to be a very large musical celebration.
And from all backgrounds, all faiths.
All faiths. And some people don't have faith. Some people are atheist or agnostic, and that's okay. We can all work together and sing and create beautiful music together.
Okay. Well, this event, again, all day or throughout the day on May 10th, Saturday, May 10th, starting out at John Wood Community College, and then concluding that night at 7 p.m. at the Morrison Theater with a dedication at 3:30 down in Cloud Adams Park of a new sign recognizing from the city of Quincy providing refuge and shelter to the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Correct,
right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. This sounds like a really important, a big event to behold, a lot of work for you.
It's been so much fun to collaborate. There's been so many miracles that have happened, and good people here that really want to see this come to fruition. And I'm just excited for people to attend, to be uplifted and inspired to improve and be better.
What do you hope that anybody who attends this would take away?
My biggest hope is that we can get the rising generation to come. So I would really love for young people to come and see and hear about these incredible, heroic stories that have happened in Quincy, and then be inspired to instill in them that same desire to be kind and compassionate and patient with each other.
Dr. Seaman, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us about this. It sounds, again, like a fantastic event, and we'll have more information about this on our website. And for anybody who's looking for that, WGEM.com is where you should turn. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.